Hey everyone, welcome to All Time Highs. My name is Mike, and today we're going to do a market update for January 8th, 2018. And today, what happened was the market took a huge plummet. And even though I believe this is a buying opportunity, we can clearly see a lot of people did not believe that, and most of the coins are in the red. It's still the alt explosion market as of now, I believe, because all these coins are still doing really well. So there's still opportunities for growth. And even those red coins I just showed, I think it's a good time to purchase. And I will give you a reason why just shortly. However, as always, this is not financial advice. This is just simply my opinion. And as always, do your own research before buying anything and don't just buy because someone else suggests it. So the market cap today plummeted because last night CoinMarketCap decided to exclude Korean prices for cryptocurrencies because they were so out of line with what the global market is. So they're paying a lot more for each crypto, especially Ripple. They're paying more than the US or European counterparts. So for that reason, CoinMarketCap decided to exclude those values from their calculations. So what happened was it dropped the entire market cap from the peak of around $830 billion to a low of $680 billion. So that's quite a huge difference, right? So almost $200 billion was gone. So it's rebounded a little bit, which I think shows it's healthy because it means that the market isn't actually crashing, and people just get really scared and startled whenever a price starts to move because they don't want to miss out. If it's a crash, they want to get out and have US dollars ready or whatever fiat currency used to buy. So we're going to talk about why today is perhaps a good opportunity to get into crypto. So as you can see here, I draw two lines. These are, hang on, let me just get rid of those. These are just it's showing that a wedge is forming for the price action of Bitcoin, and this is on the daily. So recently we've rebounded on the 50-day simple moving average, and that shows strength. So it went up, but it couldn't break through here, and it came back down. And this was mostly due to CoinMarketCap updating their new algorithm. So what I think could happen here is look to see if we hold strong here at the price and it doesn't go through 14,000. And if it doesn't and it can make its way back up, definitely I think it'll shoot through here. And if volume starts to come in as well, there's a good opportunity for Bitcoin to soar, maybe to 20K or even higher. So Bitcoin really hasn't made a move since back here. And I think we're not overdue, but there's an opportunity for that to happen. And the reason I think that is also because the RSI is a good indicator of when to buy. So when RSI is low, relative strength index, that's when you want to make your purchases, because that's usually when people are selling too much of Bitcoin and it's driving the price down to a point where it's no longer reasonable, and that's when you should place your buy orders. So for example, if we just look at all the times Bitcoin has been in the lower RSIs, we can see here around $2,000 it was oversold and it made its way all the way to 5K. This was China when it crashed back down to 3,000, and that was a good time to buy because it was oversold. And again, it rose up to just under 8K and then kind of corrected down to 6K. So that was a good purchase time once again. And at 19K, at the highest RSI, not the highest, but one of the highest RSIs, it's a good time to get out. And again, here, I think if you were lucky enough to buy at just above 12K, that was a good price. And once again, I think here, just around 14 grand, perhaps you could make an argument that this is a good purchase, because if the price is holding around 14K, there's a high significant chance it's going to break out of this wedge and go upwards. So how high are we going to break this previous resistance of 20 grand? That's hard to say, but because Bitcoin has been sleeping for such a long time, and what I mean by that is the market has been growing tremendously well, which is good if you've been holding altcoins. But if you've been holding Bitcoin, you can see it's been losing its dominance ever since its peak at around 20K. So I think there's a lot of opportunity for Bitcoin to move. And if you're in altcoins right now, what I think the proper move to do is be slowly reducing your risk by cashing out into your positions, into your Bitcoin position. Because I think as soon as Bitcoin starts to move upwards, which is highly likely in my opinion, it's going to crash the altcoin market. So that's just my opinion.